various vaginal infections. I will not be able to go into details. So I want to tell us that normally as ladies, you know that we have normal vaginal discharge. I be therefore normal that we see every day. We all know what is normal. And during your mid-cycle, the middle of your two weeks into your after your period, you can have a heavier and thicker discharge, that's ovulatory vaginal discharge. And maybe after your period, it's a bit drier, right? We all know what is normal. But when we talk about abnormal, you understand? When it is heavier than normal, you understand? Maybe it comes more, your pants is wet. Normally, your pants should be wet to the point that when you sit down, your dress is thin. That is an abnormal thing. And then most of the normal vaginal discharge is light or light gray. Some of it is clear. Please, pianist, can you? So, but by the time and then most of the vaginal discharge doesn't have odor. Normal discharge, except your hygiene is bad. Maybe you do not bath for several days, then it becomes offensive. But normally, if you follow normal rules of hygiene, your discharge should be odorless. It shouldn't be offensive. It has an odor, but it's not offensive. You understand? When I mean offensive, even to yourself, it's irritating you. How much more if you are near somebody? You understand? We all understand. If we know the normal, so we'll be able to recognize when it is abnormal. Or when it is so much, that more than normal, you change your pants 3 times in a day, then something is wrong. You understand me? A baby in pain? Okay. Or, it becomes very thick, that it comes out kolobo, something is wrong. And then I want to tell you that normally the vagina is not a sterile place. What I mean by that is that normal bacteria live there. Normal bacteria. So some people, I want to address this that they think that because normally if you put your hand there, it's a bit slippery, they say that it's there. Some people will wash. They will wash. Some people use alum. Yes, I heard they will wash it to be clean. Every morning when they wash, they will wash. In fact, one of our mommies in the Lord said, they said at one gathering, she said, unfortunately I had left. I would have refuted it. That we should be washing inside and then it's not correct. It's not correct. Those discharges that are normal are there for a purpose. So when you wash in the morning, you are not supposed to put as if you are doing environmental sanitation. On a Thursday or on a Saturday, no. You shouldn't be washing with scrub, as if you are washing a dirty gutter. No. So please, if it is your practice as a lady, we call it douching. It's not correct. Douching is not correct. It's not necessary, and it could be harmful. Because when you do that, you wash away the normal bacteria that lives there, that God put there to live. And when the normal bacteria are there to prevent harmful bacteria. So when you are washed away the normal, harmful bacteria will come and have their way, and they will have party, and they will give you problem. So please, if you have a habit of douching, please stop it. Stop it. And even some people, when they don't doubt, but they will be washing, they will take their sponge and wash with soap inside. You are not even supposed to wash your private part with soap. And also, rats did not die there now. What are you disinfecting? If you don't have an infection, and normally when you bath every day, even you are using soap to bath, you should not take a wire sponge and clean the place. Please, if you are doing that, disease from those. There are many things that cause vaginal infection, because I'm supposed to talk about resource factor as well. I will try and touch on everything before I go. We have bacterial infection, we have yeast infection, that's what we call candida. Yeast infection, we have chlamydia, we have gonorrhea, we have trichomonas, viral, and there are non-infective vaginal discharges. It's not caused by anything. I will tell you, it's not caused by any bacteria or any infection. But people who have maybe eating and things like that. Anyway, generally, without going into details about, when you come and complain that I'm having vaginal, those are the signs of vaginal infection. The first thing, you will be having itching. Something when you say, by the time you say I am having itching, you have a discharge. When you describe the discharge, most of the time we have an idea what is causing it. But sometimes, maybe for people who had it several times, and they are treated, we might need to do a test. We take a swab and we do a test. We look inside the microscope and we might do a culture and then find out which people have used several antibiotics, so that we need to know what is the real one that will help you. You have, those are the signs. You have itching. Sometimes there is a increase. I thought there is normal discharge, but when the discharge is more than normal, sometimes you scratch to the point that the place gets red, abi, and sometimes it gets swollen because of constant scratching. And when you go and wee, you be like this because the place is already sore. And when wee touches it, it now pains you. You have a burning sensation. So those are the signs. And then there are some things that predispose you to vaginal infections. When I'm talking about, and then I'll take at the same time prevention. Number one, I expect every lady to have a regular, normal hygiene. Abi, you bath your bath every day. And sometimes, maybe when you are menstruating, maybe more than once, at least. Buruju, if you are living in Agbaja, you don't have water in your house, bath for one time. Abi, at least once. And then you are supposed to do good hygiene. You are supposed to change your undies every day. I hope that's what is the. And most of the time, we should wash our undies well and sun them. Many of us will put our undies and put a towel on top. We don't put it on top of towel. We hide it maybe because of situation where you are living. But the best thing is to sun dry your undies. When you sun dry them, praise the Lord. So, and there are certain other things too that can predispose you. Of course, Mommy Odubela talked about sexual intercourse. In fact, I didn't even put anything there concerning sexual intercourse. I don't expect me talking here and talking about people who are involved in sexual intercourse, because all of you are not married, Abi. It's those who are married that have business with them. But in case she has prayed for us, there's any one of you there in the show, she has prayed for us, and I pray that you go and sin no more. Sexual intercourse is what predisposes to a lot of vaginal infections. Either the infection is the other person, the partner has the infection, or I told you your skin, if you are not maintaining to them, you can push some things that are outside, inside too. You understand? So, sexual intercourse. Then another thing, of course, smoking. Let's forget about that one. I believe the renal conga, except not touch like Abi. And then, of course, multiple sexual partners, Kamari. But I want to tell you, you can think that but I believe you will go and say no more. If you think you are having one partner and you are faithful to that partner, it's a lie. You are faithful. That partner that you are having sex with has another partner somewhere. A female. And that female has another partner somewhere. So you are sleeping with all of them, but you don't have one sexual partner. Can you understand my mathematics? All the people that is sleeping that with the person you are sleeping with, you are sleeping with one male. He is sleeping with two females. Those two females are sleeping with one male. You are sleeping with those males, all of them, if you do the calculation. So you understand. So don't think, so you are at least everything that person far away. That person in Port Harcourt that you have never left Ibadan. That person, that is the person that is sleeping with that person that is sleeping with that person that is, you are sleeping with that person in Port Harcourt indirectly. And whatever disease that person has can get to you gently. Praise the Lord. So please, when you have any symptoms of, please visit the doctor. Most of us, because of economic situation and because of maybe shame. It's not every vaginal infection that is sexually transmitted. Some could be from hygiene, and then there are some things that predispose, like some people, if your immunity is low for whatever reason, some people their immunity is low from HIV, some people their immunity is low from stress, even as much as stress of school can lower your immunity to the extent that you are prone to multiple vagina. Don't be ashamed that maybe they think that I'm sleeping with a man. If your mind, you're to be pure, all things are pure. If you are, you know that you have not slept with a man or you have not done anything. If you have a problem with it, come out and seek help early. Don't go and meet those illiterate chemists who will give you the wrong things and treat you half. So if you have any problem, please open up. Even if you have committed sin, God is a God of mercy. Come and tell. We go and see no more. Even the woman in John chapter 8 that they were supposed to be stoned, Jesus said, "Your accusers, where are they? Me too, I accuse you. Go and sin no more." Come up and tell us whatever is wrong. Don't hide it. The earlier the better. Most of the time when there is a infection, it doesn't usually show face. So in females, it hides. In men, it quickly shows up. But in females, so whenever you have any symptom that you think is not, please talk so that you go to proper tests to be done and proper medicines will be given to you. And please use your medications. You will feel better after a few days, but you need to complete the medication so that the thing will be properly treated. So don't go and buy akapo in the chemist, because the consequences of vaginal infections, they are very grave. You know, some of daddy was praying for us, foundational cause. Some of the problems that some people have in marriage, when you have infections that are not properly treated, it will lead to what we call pelvic inflammatory diseases. And pelvic inflammatory means it will infect all the organs in your pelvis, including your ovaries, your fallopian tubes. It can lead to infertility. When somebody gets pregnant and gets married eventually, it will be difficult for the person to conceive. For those who conceive, there is the risk of ectopic pregnancies as well, you know, and all the likes of them. So please, if there is any sign of abnormal discharge or any sign of vaginal infection, please speak up and seek proper medical help. Then in pregnancy, when somebody is pregnant, the state of pregnancy reduces the immunity. So you find out, so in pregnancy, some women have yeast infection. That's normal. Sometimes. Then in some states like some diabetic, if the person is diabetic, you know, then antibiotics. You know, in this nation, we know how to use and abuse antibiotics well. Before somebody comes to the clinic to come and tell you that he has used Ciprotab, he has used Amoxicillin, he has used Augmentin, he has used Ampiclox, Olodumare. He has used everything. Let's say they even use those things well. They will use one Flagyl, one Ampiclox, one a day. They will have used Ciprotab, Idometa, Odetitan, you know, things like that. Abuse of antibiotics. Some people use antibiotics regularly. Come back to go number yìí. Wọ́n fún ní abẹ́mítà. Òṣìṣẹ́ báyìí. Ciprotab will be the next thing. And if you use antibiotics indiscriminately to kill all the normal flora, all the normal bacteria in the vagina, and to produce also very dangerous. And when you go to the hospital, sologun deke, because when it will be as if the person doesn't know what he's doing. Nígbà pẹ́ ilẹ̀ ti pa gbogbo ẹ̀ ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ fún yín mọ́. Nígbà pẹ́ ti ṣí gbogbo ẹ̀ lò. It is okay, it is well with you. So, and some I told you about douching to that one too, when you remove all the normal, and then lubricants. Some people on lubricants, for those who are involved in premarital sex, that they will be using, or some spermicides, like they use it as family planning to kill sperm so that they will not get pregnant. And sometimes the oral contraceptive pills too sometimes predisposes to vaginal infection.